This is a piece.
They're not here. Let's keep looking.
Well, will you? Don't worry. We're not bad. Boss, I got a bad feeling. So what?
I've already told you.
Come on. It's not.
I won't.
No more excuses! Yeah, I saw. Then Shinue, how could you afford to be so...
Master, but here.
Boss, What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for every...
Oh, you again.
The Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here? Did you...
Silence! How...
No.
Shenhe,
Shenhe?
my name.
Oh, so your name...
I've heard about you two before. I could have dealt with it myself, though.
This is Lila.
Laws. No,
Really?
that would be...
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. Then of course you're still...
Chingson, Glaze Lily.
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. After all... Do you think Shenhe might be an Adeptus? It seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem...
Are you here to buy?
Chingson, Glaze...
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here.
Thank you.
She...
My hunger has now abated. Rather... Though...
So, how come you chow down if Paimon had enough more?
Because I'm not sure the food of the mortal realm is most delicious. But should I return to the mountains, you're sampling each dish in order to...
Return?
Enough about me. What...
Oh, right! And...
I see.
Yep! Were you in...
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no However, you have shown me your kindness, and I...
Wow! But having an Adeptus help out will make...
Then let's not delay.
Great!
I am not sure. We simply need to dispose of it.
Vito!
Really? But I hear that...
Look, Sunset Vermilion...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there.
Baiju? What
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large
Huh?
I'm not too... Oh. And she...
No.
Ah, the variety of plot. As far...
Okay then. Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
Perfect spot for a duel of epic proportions. Perfect spot for a duel of epic proportions.
Take flight! and your brother, well, Paimon believe, and when the going gets tough, the tough get going. He said we won't find out what this journey is. Although, oh, you mean you're right. After all, everything that, well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far. Why don't we ask someone? Oh, let's see what she...
Ad Astra. Oh, is there anything I...
We wanted to ask...
Oh,
Great!
but the chance of success... It was in leaving. All I had to... after I'd escaped their clutches. But, to my surprise... that's right.
What a horrible...
Well, because every...
Kanjo commit...
Along with the other one of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission. Meanwhile, the Tenri... It doesn't feel good to speak... What I mean to say is, unless you have... you should know that the sea around Inazuma, and even if you did manage to...
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in it.
They only set that up as a... But if you really are set on... That's not what I meant. Voyaging far and wide...
But it's an armed
That part is up to you. If you're able to... The Alcor is the flagship of the...
Then there's no time to...
My apologies! take flight! My apologies! Yeah! Whirling snow! Ahoy there, mateys! Time to set sail!
Nature as calm as always.
All clear as far as the eye can see. All clear as far as the eye can see.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
Who have we got here? Wait. She's a hard one to judging by the clothes.
Hey! The Nick.
Paimon. What if...
Huh?
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am
You're not far off. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temp.
with this fine ship and the soft sea breeze. Would it not be...
Bad.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we.
Great.
It seems like it will only...
What in the world do those symbols really mean?
A little dusty.
My apologies.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beta said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against? Hi there. Are you
That's right. Nothing beats real life, but this tournament is more
Exactly.
this master of yours?
famous. He's the founder of the Ling Shan clan.
Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial.
See you in the arena.
Hey, youngster. If so,
So you're also here for?
you better believe it. From me, put in a few good days Ha! You don't mince your... Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before...
I shall treasure this good fortune.
Are you?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a... The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Nobody wants...
Yeah.
Me? Only a former...
Uh-huh.
What? You... Not to mention, they tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. I planted a left hook on the skinny... I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam. I told you. Unarmed, I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed.
Uh-huh. But for us, even for... Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna...
I'll see you in the arena.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just... really average.
Chinxa Village arm wrestling champion, huh? Next, please. What's your name? Wait, raring to go. Are you ready to Not a problem.
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of...
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please follow...
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
You? You're the hero they're talking about? Ugh, how am I supposed to win now?
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us. Come on, let's go sign up.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? She
Impressive. But this should not give you very well.
All right, that's enough.
Your opponent in the semifinals is... I do not doubt you.
Relax. My girl's at the top.
Okay, follow me.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
It's a fury! Tool!
I'm sweat. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best.
Right. For a moment, if you had a vision, you'd
I wanted a vision once, but mine, I lost interest eventually. I've fought and won against
Huh?
No, I didn't. Only in defeat can you understand.
Wow.
If you have the chance in the future.
By the...
Whether they'll be as tough, so don't get too...
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we...
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance. I myself was...
maybe not...
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a I faltered, for given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, still, I'm sure.
He tried to use force. His opponent was. Why don't you dodge, they ask. Because to. Don't even get me started. I don't dare tell my master about this. Sorry, I shouldn't be.
Oh, alright then.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely she's gotta know something.
Leave it all to me. I'll catch up.
You gave an outstanding... I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind. And it could have cost you the match. But you... However, there is only so much that... Come with me.
Someone needs assistance.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not...
Paimon.
That's right. I too shall share with you. Now then.
Take flight!
Yeah! I'll protect us. Hi, hi.
Kamisato art! Sumetsu! My apologies! Take flight! No escape! Whirling snow! As a dutiful maid would, I must leave no stone unturned. My apologies! Embrace the ice!
stone. Huh? Yeah. I'll catch up.
Your skill. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance. He relies entirely on the element of surprise. In other words, as long as you remain... Please, save your thanks. Well, let's go.
Never mind. Everyone, listen! We've seen many Now, I'd like to introduce... She strikes fear into the heart...
Wow!
I'm sure everyone witnessed her thrilling match But today's final round... As for our other combatant... he still hasn't arrived. Oh, come on. Apologies! Everyone just sit tight. They've got no other choice.
Wait a moment. Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler.
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Huh? Did somebody...
We don't know when it was taken.
No need to worry. The vision was the prize that I had...
Well, I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation.
If you would, please come with me.
But...
Come with me. I can send...
Yeah. Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
Unthinkable! Take flight! A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
No escape. By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
Sakura Swirl! My apologies!
So soon. Yeah. Whirling snow. Time to clean up. Leave it all to me. My apologies.
Can't run from death.
Today is a lucky day.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Whirling's no escape! Get him! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! My apologies! Embrace the ice! Today is a lucky day.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Yeah! Yeah!
Freeze! That one.
Yeah!
Freeze!
I must leave no stone unturned. Yeah! Whirling snow! Take flight! Sakura swirl! Yeah!
I'm out.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a...
No boat could ever match the speed of...
The wind... Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could act...
This has nothing to... Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reason. In other words...
You...
But most disappointing of all, it appears that the vision...
Fine! Fine! I've had my eyes on...
Aha! So you were...
I'd intended to win the After watching the semifinals, I knew, since there was no use in trying to face... I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my... After all I went through to get it? I know an empty... Fine.
You know, according to the... Huh? Not to mention that the item you... It seems that it would...
Whoa, whoa! We don't need...
If this is where talking gets me, then forget...
What are you trying to do? Yeah.
As a dutiful maid would. Take flight. Whirling snow. No one escapes my sights.
Yeah.
Another target.
No! No!
He has... Put down the vision and leave.
Huh?
What's wrong? It's up to you.
No.
Huh?
I take no pleasure when people are forced into a corner. That is when their greatest... But unfortunately... Yes. From the moment he I've tried many other though few tales tell of a After seeing you, Command... Come, why don't you give it a try? I see. No matter. This was
Yeah, what's the story?
The story begins with... He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenchukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, but as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way.
Kazu!
All right then, it's time we returned. Do not let my feeling, but thank you.
A blade. Embrace.
Master Xingqiu,
Oh? Why do I just...
the guild has had a... Your father gave...
I see.
Oh, how wonderful.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler. Paimon. Shu. I need to...
Understood, Master Xingqiu.
I wasn't counting on finding...
Xingqiu?
Oh, I see.
As well?
The truth is, the fate... We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction. And a lot of... At the end of the day...
500 million?!
Honestly, I would recommend...
But without any Sunset Vermilionite...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you have...
Who?
Sea Gazer was one... Yes, precisely. According to records after Sea Gazer passed. Luckily...
That's great!
You needn't worry. As for open-minded, I have not heard... Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right, then. Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very...
Okay, we will...
But you didn't let me finish.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
drinks alone in Guyan skies, while the great mansion sinks beneath its tides.
Huh?